Hi everybody, welcome back to my study with me video. Last semester I took biophysics and biochemistry, which was one of my hardest classes I've ever taken in my life. In today's video, I would like to briefly share how I studied for that exam. I recently started incorporating new study techniques called active recall and spaced repetition to build more efficient study realm. I'd like to share this with you guys to tell you how much I'm enjoying studying in this method. If you're interested in efficient studying techniques and have suggestions, please leave it down in the comment section below. It was a couple of weeks before my exam when I filmed this video, so I was just testing myself over and over, hence active recall and spaced repetition. Anyway, I decided to tackle the biochemistry portion first. The hardest chapter for me was lipid analysis, where we had learned all about a variety of techniques to analyze lipids and metabolites. I started with retrieving the answers to the questions in red and orange because I had gotten those questions wrong last time I tested myself. Instead of writing down everything, I tried to summarize my answers with keywords and numbered lists simply because it would take too much time. There's quite a dense information for each question in this chapter, so it took me a solid hour to get through all the study questions and to review them. In Germany, we have no midterms, but only one final exam during the semester break. Thus, I'll be testing everything I learned in the semester in the exam, which is pretty overwhelming. At this point, I was getting pretty tired from several weeks of studying, so I used the technique called Pomodoro technique, which is usually 25 minutes of intense studying and 5 minutes of break. But I usually do 30 minutes of intense studying and 5 to 6 minutes of break because 25 minutes feel too short. On a good day, I sometimes do 50 minutes of studying and 10 minutes of break. I also like to listen to music when I study, not with lyrics, but rather piano or violin, or super focused music like this. These are usually available on YouTube. I'll link the super focused music down below. This truly helps me super focus whenever I'm in an exam study mode. Whenever I study, I use Notion and Google Spreadsheet on my laptop and Notability on my iPad with Apple Pencil. On Google Spreadsheet, I write down study questions and my active recall questions in the A column and answers in the B column, so that I can make the entire B column white whenever I want to test myself. Then, I color the questions with red, orange, yellow, green based on my level of understanding. I adopted this method from Ali Abdal, a productivity/study YouTuber called Magical Spreadsheet Method, I think. I find this method extremely fascinating as I can organize my study realm in a much more efficient and systematic way. It's also easy and quick for me to spot the holes in my knowledge, which I think is important when it comes to studying for the exam. To briefly talk about Notion and Notability, I don't really use Notion for testing myself, but rather for categorization because Notion has great functions for that, such as toggle. It's been several months since I bought this iPad for studying, and it's been absolutely wonderful. Notability definitely plays a huge role when it comes to efficient studying. I'm planning on making a whole video about Notability and how I use iPad for studying and reading research papers. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. Using this method, I did some more active recall on other chapters in biochemistry such as biotechnology and lipid metabolism and moved to biophysics. In biophysics portion, we spent a lot of time learning about various types of microscopies such as confocal and fluorescent microscopy, which are essential in biology. We also dived deep into NMR and EPR stuffs. After several hours of studying, I got tired and decided to call it a day and switched to studying German. Let me know what you guys thought about this study with me video. I would love to know since I'm new to the world of YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to see how it's like to live in Germany as a student. Thank you so much for watching and stay healthy. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.